What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. Visit ribcompany.com to get your order in today.
Then what to my wondering eyes should appear? It's California high school football, and it feels like we've been waiting for it for years. Long Beach Poly versus Serra at Cabrillo. Let's go.
We did not think we were going to get this year, so we're trying to soak up every minute of this, and we've got a great game to kick it off. Serra comes in with a ton of talent led by Texas commit Malik Murphy. He's got the stature of a superhero. These kids and coaches have been through so much over the last year. The will they, won't they was not fun to cover. This is fun to cover, getting to see these kids out here doing what they love.
Just 6 games, no championships. I mean, there ain't got no awards, no trophies for that stuff, but both teams taking the field to the sound of cheers is all I really wanted on this Friday night. This is just awesome, man. These high school football traditions, they're the best, and no one's ever going to be able to tell me any different.
No, I think we all have a renewed appreciation for getting to see crowds of families staying socially distanced and yet gathering to watch their kids playing. Really special. This is new as well, the one captain coin flip. Everything's new, and we're all going to go through it together.
Cheerleaders are back as well, and we're up for the kickoff, but not so fast, my friend. I think it's hilarious that after waiting all this time, the first play has a penalty flag on it, and it's the kickoff, and it's because everybody was so excited, they just started running.
Yeah, it happens. Murphy and the Cavaliers get the ball first and drive right down the field into the red zone with relative ease. The Texas commit showing off his skills.
However, the Jackrabbit defense buckles down. They get the stop they needed to force the field goal, and that field goal, I don't think that one's got the distance. That is a huge stop for D-Block early on to get some momentum wearing the camo greens, Mike. It's hard to see them out there.
I love the new green on green with the school crest looking very crispy. Poly's first drive does not go the way they want it to because it's going the other way. The sophomore Roderick Pleasant should get some carries on offense with moves like this. Returns it 45 yards for the opening pick six score. If you pick it, you got to six it. And Pleasant making things not so pleasant for Poly.
With the ball right back, Poly sets its game plan, and it's run. Devin Samples and Jaden Bridges of Madison County getting it done for the Jackrabbits.
These guys are a great 1-2 punch from the 1 yard line. It's going to be a haymaker from Jeremiah Fort. Flags are flying again on the Poly sideline. Again, sights we did not expect to get. I'm so grateful to have them. This is about the time that both defenses really set their feet and started trading blows, 3 and outs going on opposite directions. We're used to seeing this early in the season with the defense ahead of the offense, and both these defenses are pretty good.
Need a big play to change the tide. It comes from Shea Kuykendall to Jordan Tipman Riles, giving it to himself on that one a few plays later. Like Costco, it's free samples. From 5 yards out, the little man gets it done. Poly goes up 14-7. Feeling good.
And you got to shout out Brian Parham for bringing the mother-loving ruckus. Handful of big plays from BP3. This is a senior signed with San Jose State who still wanted to come back and have his senior season and show off his dance moves.
As the first half winds down, Poly going to run themselves into scoring position. But again, the drive into the red zone is going to stall. Amazing play right there from Serra corner Jacob Lewis. And it's 14-7 at the half. We go to the second half where we get our first big hit clip of the season, and Donovan Turner has no regard for human life. Arrive violently, Mike.
Turn up, too. Hey, you know, high school football is about a lot of stuff, but it's about hits, too. That was something special. Serra looking for a big play of their own, but Murphy is robbed by Torian White. That is a D1 pick from 6.
Unfortunately, it's going the other way again. This pass over the middle picked off by Lewis. The sophomore had a nice night, and he set Serra up in the Poly red zone. Very next play, Serra turning that pick into 6 as Murphy finds Darian Anderson to tie the game with about 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Back and forth we go. But at this point, Cavaliers were clearly riding their own momentum and keying in on that Poly rushing attack. And then it's hello, Mr. Anderson. The junior receiver had one hell of a second half, and he's going to get Serra right back down into scoring position.
Yeah, weird night for Poly, doubling up Serra on time of possession and yardage, but it looked like he's going to score here and put him up. Weety Mo and friends stand him up at the goal line to force 4th and goal at the 1. And whoa Mo, Big Wendell Mo, gets enough of the running back to stop him short of the goal line. We've got our first big goal line stand of the year thanks to the brothers Mo.
Poly staying disciplined, get the hard count off sides, and gives himself some space. But again, Serra's defense, they stiffen, they get the ball back. And Murphy's Law is that if you give this kid too many chances, he's going to turn it into points. That is a perfect throw on the wheel route to Donovan Robux, the outrageous raspberry, Mike. It's 21-14 Serra.
Like going to grandma's house, JJ. Can't go under it, can't go through it. You got to go over it. Kuykendall to Kyron Rochelle twice for first down. Every time he's in the flat, he gets yak. Rochelle, they couldn't do anything with him after he got the ball in his hands. And this was the spark Poly needed. 2nd and goal. It's the read option for the Jackrabbits, and Kuykendall reads it perfectly.
I mean, that run's so good, he shouldn't get to tuck for free. 7-yard touchdown, ties the game, 21-21. D-Block going to need a big stop as Serra drives for the go-ahead score. How about senior Anthony Curtis with the tip drill? And it's 3rd down, Jackrabbits turning up the heat, and of course, it's going to be BP3 in the backfield.
Yeah, Parham really feeling himself in this game, had a big play every time they needed it, and we've got overtime for Poly and Serra. This is going to be the 4th straight year they play to a 1-score finish. Let's see if Poly can get their first win in that stretch. The longer this game went, the more confident that Jackrabbits defense got, pressuring Murphy, moving him off of his spot, and on 4th down, off his back foot, respect the specs, Lamar Black comes down with it. Can't return interceptions for points in high school overtime, unfortunately, JJ.
Fortunately, though, for Poly, they do have a small but mighty samples, and on 3rd down, he's going to sneak his way in for the winner walk-off dinner, and he's going to lose his shoe in the celebration. Mike, everything is so awesome about this night, and to be able to watch these kids celebrate, I mean, having a lot of feels right now.
This is like everything you're hoping when they said high school football is coming back. This is everything you're hoping. Stars on both sides of the field, kids on both sides of the field having an amazing time, all love in the handshake line, and just a really great appreciation from the kids and from us, from the coaches, from the fans, that everyone worked so hard to put this together for these kids because they've been through so much over the last year. This Poly team especially has been through so much. It's incredible that they got to have a night like this.
We said it was all new, but it also felt a little old school, right? Long Beach Poly defense dominating, leading on their rushing attack, winning an exciting game, and Mike and JJ are there to cover it together. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, and if you want to continue following high school football here in Long Beach, you know where to be. It's the562.org.